Hello. Okay, this is going to be a quick video, but I just got this deck in the mail. Well, I ordered it probably like a month ago, but when you order from like the book depository, sometimes it takes longer, which I have no problem with because I support the businesses. But it's so funny that this deck is the deck that came today. On top of, as you know, I just made a video a few days ago about Diana Cooper and everything she does, which is Atlantis, Keys to the Universe, Ascension, just everything that's just so me. So I got this deck and about died when I read just the first 2 pages. So let me just explain something a little bit about Diana and how her beliefs and kind of why I'm so attracted to her. So she says in 2012 is the end of a 260,000 cosmic era, and you and I volunteered to be here to help with the new transition of the Golden Age, which starts in 2032. The first cosmic movement happened in 2011, November 11th. At the end of Atlantis, 6 of the tribes built cosmic pyramids at the places they went to. We know about 2 of them. We know about the Mayan tribe and the Egyptian pyramid. However, there were 6 others. I know some she mentioned, I think, were in Tibetan, Greek, Mesopotamia, Peru, where's the other one? I don't know. Some of these have disappeared as far as we can see, but in Atlantis, there was a huge dome over the experiment of Atlantis, and the dome was made up of crystal pyramids in a triangular formation, which formed the dome, which was the power structure for Atlantis. It created all the power they needed. So at the end of Atlantis, all of the pyramids from the dome were taken into the inner planes, apart from 8 of them. 6 of these were placed over the pyramids. And one was placed over Mount Shasta in California and one in Uluru in Australia. And they hold the energy of those places pure. In 2012, the cosmic heart is opening and lightening up for all the links to the pyramids. So the Mayan calendar was right. It was the end of what we knew of everything to be because the whole energy shift has changed since 2012. At that point, as the pyramids ignite, they are all going to start turning towards the center of the earth and are going to ignite the pyramid in the hollow earth. As high as the pyramids are built upwards, they extend downwards. And over the next 20 years, those pyramids are going to start to share their wisdom and their energy, and this is going to move the planet and the universe into the 5th dimension in 2032. We are currently having a huge current of movement because 2012 marks just not the start of the extension of this universe, but of all 12 universes. So that is the first dimensional universe becoming the second dimensional one, and the 12th dimensional one merges into the Godhead, and the brand new first dimensional universe is being created. She goes into the 12 chakras. She's saying that the world has 12 chakra systems, not only the world, but the universe, etc., etc. But the 12 chakras, in the time of the Golden Atlantis, everyone had their 12 ascension chakras fully opened and awakened, and that gave them the access to their 12 strands of DNA and all their incredible psychic and spiritual gifts and talents. The more people who bring in their 12 chakras, the easier the transition will be in the new Golden Age starting in 2032. In Golden Atlantis, there were 12 crystal skulls fashioned, one for each of the tribes in the Golden Time, containing the wisdom of Atlantis, the knowledge about their origins of humanity, and many other things. Each was taken by the high priest or priestess of their tribe and hidden. One has already been released, and that's the Mayan one we all know about. And in 2012, a second one will be released, and that's the Incan one, containing all the wisdom of Thoth, and all about the wisdom of how everything has correspondence to each other, and this is going to form the basis for much of the healing for the future. Now, this skull is going to be found by the custodians and kept. It is not going to come out into the general public, but those who are ready can start to tune into the wisdom held within the skull, and they will be able to draw all the energy back. If we start to tune into the moon energy and bring the divine feminine energy, it will help the planet. The 12 chakras are the planet are, and then she just goes into where the Earth Star chakras in London, the base chakras in China, the sacral chakras in Honolulu, the navel chakras in Fiji, the solar plexus in South Africa, and Earth is the solar plexus chakra of the universe. And then she goes into all that, and then she talks about the 33 cosmic chakras opening. But anyway, this is just why I love Diana Cooper. So I get this deck, and I'm going through all the cards, right? So let me just read the beginning of the book, because you know I just love the books. So this says, what are the angels? Oh, and look how the sun comes in. It says, what are the angels of Atlantis oracle cards? Since meeting the 12 archangels of Atlantis during the harmonic convergence of August 1987, I have been taught many wonders by their grace, truth, and wisdom. This information has shaped my consciousness to prepare a conduit for the energy that flows from the field of the great sound at the core of the cosmos. And I watched a video with Billy Hart and today, and that wasn't coincidental, and all he's talking about is sound. And anyway, the angels create this connection through their sound and glory. Their role is to inspire and uplift us, to bring forth a divine song that we may speak and chant. For this special purpose, they are paramount in the evolution of the temple of sacred sound healing known as the alchemy of voice. Such temples existed in ancient Atlantis in Egypt, where the intelligence and compassion of the heart, moved by the vibrations of the soul's note, brought great harmonic power to the people. Sound in its myriad renaissances, like sparkling light from crystal, moves us to the prize that is above all other, a connection with the divine. For many, many moons, the people of Atlantis lived lives of such well-being, facilitated by the vibration of sound, color, and crystal. Hello, what am I going to take classes for? Like, what is my whole life purpose, which I now know of with this Who is Which is Diana Cooper, but I'm also already accepted into Joy Gardner's class, and all I'm learning is color, sound, healing, and crystals. Like, this is not coincidental. The angels suggest that during the golden age of Atlantis, people lived for thousands of years thanks to their 12 strands of DNA maintained by the power of light and sound. The civilization existed between 250,000 to 15,000 BC, which makes sense to me because, anyway. The 44 oracle cards depict the sacred master number of Atlantis, for ancient numerology indicates this master code as a gateway to spiritual purity. During this time, the archangels lovingly served the 12 communions of Atlantis, and their unique splendor was specifically generated through 12 crystal skulls, secreted with each temple. These temples stood at the center of each communion, and the crystal skulls therein amplified the intergalactic energies that poured through the angelic witness. During specific planetary cycles, the archangels would meet at the great temple of Poseidon in the Atlantis Mountains, which housed the amethyst crystal skull, which is the 13th crystal skull, which I was just talking to my friend last night, Karen, about this, and transmitted supernal energies from the 7th dimension, the kingdom of the archangels. These energies were directly aligned with the source and the hall of records known as the Akasha, which taught the people about their divinity. And I'm all about the Akashic records, especially through Edgar Cayce. Toward the end times of Atlantis, the great priest scientist Thoth, with the help of the archangels, took the amethyst skull to the Sphinx in Giza. To this day, 11 of the crystal skulls exist in unspecified etheric locations around the globe, not counting the one which was discovered deep in the rainforest of Belize at the beginning of the 20th century. The angels of Atlantis inspire us to proclaim the same acts of heartfelt love, using the gifts of alchemy for transmutational healing, pranic upliftment, and spiritual empowerment. Thence we reflect the angels' love of sound. Anyway, and it explains that angels on these cards appear as orbs because the Italian Renaissance is the ones that even had people thinking angels look like humans with wings and blowing trumpets. So this deck is very important to me, and I just wanted to share this because I like to timestamp all my stuff. But anyway, gone for now, not forever. Angels of Atlantis.